changes to the agenda?
Yes, if I could, Madam Chair. Could we add marketing plan proposal under discussion items? It's the handout from Chris and Ward.
And we already got negotiations and non-public.
Yes, we have collective bargaining issues and personnel and non-public. And we both. We're going to.
Do we want to approve the minutes separately or just slate them right across the board?
Whatever you.
Okay. So we've got minutes from November 15th, non-public minutes from November 15th, as well as non-public minutes from October 18th. Playing catch-up. Anybody want to add, or Barbara?
The minutes of November 15th, just a minor thing, under the facilities report, the pin that was presented was 113 years ago, not 103.
Thank you. Okay, all right. Moved, seconded by, great. All those in favor?
Aye.
Privilege of the floor. Superintendent report.
Yes, most of my report is contained in your other items, but I would like to publicly commend Bruce and his staff and the faculty for the way they handled yesterday and the threat that was on social media. And also, I'd like to commend the Plymouth Police Department, who did a terrific job in not only working with us, but also tracking down the person responsible. And thank you the students and their families for their support during it, because you never know how those things go. So everyone, I thought, did very, very well.
Thank you. Okay, student report.
All right, I would normally begin with the actions of the Student Senate, but as we have no actions to report at this time, I will now move to the General Student Bodies Report. Regarding grades, Quarter 2 report card grades are closing this Thursday, December 8th. Regarding our math team, we had a meet previously on Wednesday, November 12th. The team lost that meet by a single point, but our primary varsity team still retains the lead with about 90 points overall in the league. That meet, as a note, was changed from Merrimack Valley to home due to some bus issues from the other schools. Our next meet is tomorrow, Wednesday, December 7th, at Laconia. Regarding sports, our football team won the championship this year for their season, so congratulations to the Bobcat football team. And the following teams have started their sports seasons: wrestling on Monday, November 14th, ski and girls basketball on Monday, November 21st, and hockey and boys basketball started on Monday, November 28th. The season start, I know, is for team signups and practice, not necessarily for games. Regarding music and performing arts, our band program participated in the All New England Band Festival at the Plymouth Silver Center on Monday, November 21st. We participated in the Holiday Parade on December 3rd downtown, and our spring play auditions are Wednesday, December 7th, tomorrow. Regarding the National Technical Honor Society, they had a craft fair on November 19th. It was very successful, and the students would like to thank Ms. McLean for running it. All the proceeds did once again go to the National Technical Honor Society. And new members to the National Technical Honor Society will be inducted next Tuesday, December 13th at 6 p.m. Brian Sutherland, a member of the guidance department here, will be the ceremony speaker. And that concludes my report.
Thank you.
Good job.
Excellent. Very thorough. Principal's report.
See you show that. I'm not gonna follow that. Thank you, Reed. Nice job. I'm good. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Unnecessary.
All right,
I'm
you're
fine.
on.
Thank you.
You're,
Great.
okay.
I'm good.
All right. Facilities, next meeting's December 12th. Policy and budget, December 12th. Program and staffing, same. SCC, the next meeting, January. The first Monday in January, I believe, so that would probably not be this. We come back on the 2nd, so it'll probably be the following week. We'll get that out. Discussion items, electric use update.
Yes, in your package, we put a 2-month comparison together for you. We had done October prior, but also November. And for the 2-month total, our savings right now, 39.67% in kilowatt hour usage. Over 100,000 kilowatt hours have been saved. And our average in the day now has gone down significantly, so we're saving about 3,632 kilowatt hours per day, about 41.65%. And the demand usage, which is the most expensive, is down 35.77% when you compare October and November of 15 and 16. So I think all the projections that we made on savings are might be exceeded. So far so good.
Great, thank you. The budget review for 2018.
Yes, and you've had an opportunity to look at the budget, and we certainly can spend all the time you want tonight and in future meetings. But this is really an opportunity for you as a budget as a whole, a committee as a whole, to take a look at the budget. And if you have any questions or to walk through anything you'd like to walk through.
Questions?
No,
Comments?
this is typically a committee function, and we don't normally start out at the board level, but we can do whatever the board wants to do with that. If you want to refer it to the committee, then we'll take it up and get back to you on it. Doesn't look like it's a extremely difficult budget to work with, but it needs a little bit of massaging.
Okay.
Really strong feelings on anything.
But not a committee, but any comments or questions now? You want to?
But it will come back again?
Oh, it'll be the next meeting, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
So you want to do that?
So everybody's kind of
Yeah, we're
nodding
gonna-
at me, yes?
Huh? We're gonna have to have a meeting probably before we're scheduled for that Monday before the next meeting?
Yeah, we're going to meet the 12th as a committees, and 13th is a regular
Probably
board
can do
meeting.
that. We'll do it on the
Yeah.
12th.
The 12th, okay.
Yeah.
All right, great. All right, any other business?
Yes, Chris Solomon and Ward have sent up a proposal for how to market the CTE renovation project. And what you have in front of you is ideas that were put together, that there be a handout, a marketing flyer that would talk about the definition of the CTE programs, the certificates that one could earn, and market that whole education piece. The floor plan, schedule, timetable, and the dollars and the facts of funding. So that would be a handout that would be available throughout the Pemmy-Baker region. The marketing they're proposing, and all of us are thinking about having a committee, whatever that committee might be called, but it would be a committee that would work with this board and also the elementary boards as sort of point people and work in the towns and meeting with designated folks and coordinating an outreach that meets the best use in all 7 sending towns. All the towns are very different. They have different focal points, and so that would be putting that together. The meetings themselves, having a meeting in each of the sending schools or combining a couple of schools depending on what people thought, but also again looking at outreach. And then looking at number 4, as you can see, newspaper and social media, and what they'd like to do in January, February, and March. So this is certainly not cast in stone. There were ideas that were roughed out with Chris and Ward, Randy, and myself, and a couple of other folks. And again, we can take this up at one of the committee meetings and have some time to think about it, or at any time that you'd like. But just as a general overview.
Yes, sorry.
On the public access TV. Has that taken shape yet as to what the contents of that
No.
would be? Okay.
No, nothing. These are just, where would we
Concept
go?
of
Yeah.
where to- okay.
Where would we go to get the word out about the project?
I found that public access, surprising how many people
It's amazing.
watch that.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
And to have that and have the message there, I think we all know, people won't get out and necessarily go to a meeting,
Mhm.
nor read something, but they may sit and watch that, so
Sure.
that can be good. That's great to see that.
Is there any way of having the meetings taped by then?
Mhm. Sure. Yeah, we could, either if Channel 3 is available, they can help us, or we can have some in-house folks do that too.
Are we talking January, February, March of 2017?
Yes.
It's December.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
I just...
The heavy work, the budgeting, and the floor plans are all done.
Okay.
This is about the sale of the project.
Question,
Yes.
is this an extra fee that, or was that?
No, it's incorporated.
Okay.
Yes.
When might we see what one of the handouts looks like?
We haven't made them yet.
No.
So we, after your committee meeting, we'll get some volunteers together, and then we'll say to Chris and Ward, yeah, this is what we'd like to see. Yeah. It would be based on your input.
So tonight, do we need a committee?
It would be great if we got some point people, yeah. Just.
I volunteer Phil because he's had some exposure with not only SAU 48, but SAU 2, which includes one of our towns, and he would be a wonderful person to serve on that committee.
Happy to.
Great.
And,
Yep.
You might want to consider someone else.
Now, if we just had, 2 or 3 people to make sure that we're going in the right direction, that you're the elected reps of the people, so, we sometimes can get caught up in the minutia, when in fact, a marketing program is the bigger picture.
based upon our past history, would it serve us to have representation from some of the areas that have not seen fit to support some of our prior proposals? And maybe Wentworth and Romney and Ashland.
Yeah, most all of them, but at least, and if there's someone in your community that's interested in doing it, doesn't have to be the board member. If there's somebody interested in the community, we certainly could have those folks join us and get them up to speed pretty quickly.
What about the possibility of someone from marketing to the school sort of being involved, maybe an upper level student that is interested in marketing? I'm just thinking, marketing's not my thing, but
Sure.
if there were a student that would be helpful.
We could ask John Spear if there are some kids that would be interested in just observing the process and jumping in.
Even kids from the different towns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Who might go to one
Yep.
of their town meetings to talk about it.
It's a good point. Yeah.
Anything else? Any other ideas? Or I suppose we can all kind of mull it over and see, think about some people that might want to be on that committee.
What kind of commitment are you talking about for that sort of?
In all honesty, it's probably a couple of day meetings and then going out 2 or 3 times at night during the whole process. Because we'll make a couple of videos and then the videos will be on the air. And so that's probably the best bang for our time.
Maybe we should do an article too, like we did before.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll work with Donna Rhodes and others. They did a nice job for us last time around.
Will the flyer be mailed to all the registered voters in the town?
If we, you have to raise outside money to do that. You can't use taxpayer money to support a political cause. So I'll get you a copy of the letter that all of you, again, I know that we had it before, what board members can do and what you can't do. They're pretty strict guidelines in terms of use of public money. But it could be mailed if individual money was raised that was not taxpayer money.
It says on here postage and printing, Plymouth Regional High School donor. Does that mean they already have one?
No, that's just, those are
That's
their
what's
ideas,
needed.
yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you, everyone. Board member concerns?
I just have one issue that I'd like to bring to your attention. I knew that we had been honored to have former superintendent of schools serve on our board in the last couple of years. What I didn't realize until I had occasion to review some newspapers was that he was the state superintendent of the year in 2003. And I just thought you deserve to have that pointed out again, Phil. What an outstanding job you've done as a superintendent through the years. So I'll just pass this around for everyone to see it. I get to hear you keep it. Thank you.
I think he's trying to butter you up.
Excellent. Thanks, Ross. Privilege of the floor, so a motion to move into non-public. Second, all those in favor?
All right.